came through at exactly 8:47 p.m. Short, offhand, like she didn't even think twice. Don't wait up. Might be late. That was all. No heart, no love you. Nothing else. I stared at the screen for a long time, the pale glow of my phone reflecting on my fingers. Something about it felt off, cold, too matter-of-fact. For months, little warning signs had been stacking up. Missed calls, sudden work obligations, the faint hint of a cologne that wasn't mine on her coat. But I buried every suspicion under excuses. She's tired. She's busy. You're imagining things, Jake. Tonight was different. Those 5 words tore through the last thread of denial. My thumbs hovered, then typed without thinking. Hope you and Mark have fun. I hit send before reason could intervene. 2 minutes later, the phone lit up again. What? She wrote. I didn't respond. Another buzz. Jake, what are you talking about? Still nothing from me. Then a third text, all caps. Where did you hear that? That's when it hit me. She wasn't confused or joking. She wasn't saying, who's Mark? She was panicking, scrambling to contain the fallout. I set the phone down on the counter. The refrigerator hummed quietly, the only sound in the room. My chest tightened with a mixture of anger and something heavier. Grief. My eyes drifted to the dining table. 2 wine glasses, untouched. I had made her favorite dinner, a surprise, to ease her stressful week. The irony cut deeper than I expected. I moved to the couch in the living room, staring at the family photo on the mantle. Our wedding 5 years ago. She was smiling, sunlight catching her hair, eyes wide with trust. That image used to warm me. Now it burned. My phone buzzed again. Jake, please, let's talk. I let it ring, grabbed my jacket, needed air. Outside, the night was sharp, biting, clear in a way that made every thought seem too real. I walked aimlessly down the quiet street, every step echoing. Mark, her new coworker, the one she mentioned casually almost too often. He's funny, she'd said once. A little cocky, but harmless. I remembered the laugh she'd had talking about him, the kind I hadn't heard in months. That laugh had been mine. I reached the park at the end of the block. Empty, save for a flickering street lamp by the swings. I sat on a bench, hands clenched, breath clouding in the cold air. Thoughts swirled. Late meetings, she claimed. Weekend conferences that never added up. Her phone flipped face down whenever I passed. Every memory twisted into something cruel, mocking. My phone buzzed again, this time a call. Her name lit the screen. I let it ring, again and again. On the 4th try, I answered just to hear the excuse. Her voice trembled. Jake, please, I can explain. Explain what? I asked quietly. Pause. I don't know what you think you know. Come on, Lily. I cut in low. You think I'm stupid? She sighed. It's not what you think. He's just a friend. I laughed. Bitter. A friend? The kind you work late with 3 nights a week. Silence. Stop lying. Now. I never meant for it to. She started, then stopped. My heart sank. Meant for what? I asked. Her voice cracked. It wasn't supposed to go this far. I closed my eyes, gripping the phone. The quiet stretched endlessly. How long? She hesitated. 2 months. 2 months. 60 nights of pretending. 60 mornings of lies. Why him? I asked finally. She whispered. He listened. He made me feel like I mattered again. That one cut deep. I wanted to scream, curse, slam the phone down. Instead, I sat frozen. So what was I, Lily? Just taking up space. She cried. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I don't even know what I was thinking. People always know what they're doing when they betray. I drew in a steady breath. My voice calm, too calm. Where are you now? She hesitated. Still at the office. Then why panic when I mentioned Mark? No answer. Let me guess, I said. You're not at the office, are you? Background noise. A car door. Voices. I smiled bitterly. You're with him right now? Her breath hitched. Jake, please. I'll come home. We can talk. No, I said quietly. Don't bother. And I hung up. By the time I returned, her car was in the driveway. Through the window, I saw her pacing, trembling. She ran toward me as I walked in. Jake, I'm so sorry, she cried, reaching for my hand. I stepped back. Don't. Her eyes red, face pale. It was a mistake. It meant nothing. I held her gaze. You don't accidentally cheat for 2 months. That's not a mistake. That's a choice. She covered her face, sobbing. I ruined everything. Yes, I said softly. You did. I walked past her to the kitchen. The dinner I had made sat untouched. Candles burned down to stubs. I picked up a wine glass, stared, then poured the wine down the sink. She followed, voice breaking. Please don't leave. I'm not leaving, I said quietly. You are. I reached into my pocket and handed her an envelope. Inside, screenshots, texts, hotel bookings, photos from the private investigator I hired 2 weeks ago. Her face went pale. I already knew, I said. I just wanted to see if you'd tell me yourself. She opened her mouth. No words. I set my ring on the counter. You said Mark made you feel like you mattered. I said. I hope he keeps doing that, because you don't matter to me anymore. And I walked out. For good. Outside, the cold felt clean, waking, sharp. My phone buzzed once more. I'll never forgive myself. I stared, then deleted it without replying. Sometimes betrayal doesn't end in shouting or revenge. Sometimes it just ends in silence. And silence says everything that's left.